Afternoon, TikTokers. So I realise with all this coming out now, and I know that there's more coming out on the mainstream as we speak, some of you might be having a bit of an emotional meltdown, a bit of a mental breakdown perhaps, or just stressed out because of the whole thing. So take a deep breath, relax, and watch Bill Maher talk about his perception of the whole thing.
I get it that we didn't know exactly what was happening at the beginning of COVID, and some mistakes were inevitable. But 4 years on, I'm tired of hearing, well, we didn't know. No, we didn't. But some people guessed better than others. And the people who got it wrong don't seem to want to acknowledge that now. Some people said closing schools for so long was pointless and would cause much worse collateral damage to kids, and they were right. Thank you. Don't be afraid. 4 years ago, the Daily Beast ran a story with the headline, Bill Maher pushes Steve Bannon Wuhan lab conspiracy theory, which was typical of the mainstream media at the time. Of course, it wasn't a conspiracy theory, and it wasn't owned by Steve Bannon. And now everyone, including the Biden administration, admits there's at least a 50-50 chance that the virus could have begun in the lab in Wuhan that was doing gain-of-function research on that virus. Duh. But I don't see a lot of retractions being printed. Yeah, when COVID hit, we did a lot of stupid things because America never reacts. It only overreacts. Ubers look like those Orthodox Jews who wrap themselves in saran wrap in case their plane flies over a grave. We washed the mail. We played baseball in front of cardboard cutouts. And ate in parking lots? Or with inflatable dolls? They closed the ocean. We banged pots and pans to show our love for nurses and our hatred for people trying to get a baby to sleep. For 2 years, we had to get nostril fucked every time we left the house. Serious people talked about having sex through glory holes, and if you don't know what a glory hole is, I wouldn't look into it. We were told to wash our hands every 5 minutes and don't ever touch your face, and if you absolutely must go to the beach, for the sake of all that's holy, wear a mask. Outside, because the last thing you would want to do when a disease is afoot is get fresh air and sunshine and vitamin D. No, much better to stay locked up, stressed out, and day drinking. And if you do get COVID, remember, natural immunity is always the worst kind. So even if you've had the disease, you need a shot. Yes, some very bad ideas were embraced as the conventional wisdom, ideas that haven't aged well. And a lot of dissenting opinions that were suppressed and ridiculed at the time have proven to be correct. Maybe that's why the powers that be never wanted a COVID commission. Why not? We love commissions. The Warren Commission, the AIDS Commission, the 9/11 Commission. The NFL even had a is ramming your head into another guy's head bad for heads commission. Really. So where's the COVID commission? Because it seems to me we haven't learned a thing. Maybe the #1 lesson from the pandemic was the need for proper air ventilation. Second was never go on a Zoom with Jeffrey Toobin. But if there's been a big national movement to retrofit buildings, I missed it. Gain-of-function research is still going on in labs. We're still torturing animals by raising our food in conditions ideal for viruses to make the leap to humans. Bird flu was just found in a goat, which means we're just one lonely farmer from the next pandemic. We handed out $4 trillion of free money, $280 billion of which was just flat out stolen in what the AP called the greatest grift in U.S. history, and which started an inflationary spiral.
It's always good to have a laugh. You need to remember that. You know, it can get stressful. Knowing things that people won't believe, that people refuse to see, people are just blindly walking themselves into a trap, you know, and we try and warn them. And it gets stressful, you know, we get attacked a lot. We take a lot of abuse over it. There's still a lot of people out there that are given the abuse. They'll learn eventually. But for the rest of us, we just got to try and remember to enjoy life still. Don't make it all about what's going on behind the scenes. Don't make it all about the lies, the conspiracies, the BS in the background. Because you on your own, you can't change anything. Together we can change everything. But until that time comes, we just keep going, sharing the truth. And every now and then take a little break. You know? Try and remember why you're doing this. Doing it to try and salvage and restore life. You're doing it to try and protect life. But what good is that if you're not living one of your own? So take your time. Enjoy the finer things in life. Enjoy a bit of nature if you've got it nearby. Do something that makes you smile, makes you happy, makes you laugh. Always embrace the finer things in life, because we never know. Tomorrow, it's not promised. Every day's a blessing. Remember that.